Hi, this is Noel from Homemade History. Today we'll be covering the topic of the Battle of the Bulge or the Ardennes Offensive. Please like and subscribe to see more videos. Please comment to leave feedback. Thank you. The Battle of the Bulge or the Ardennes Offensive began December 16th, 1944 and ended January 25th, 1945. After the Normandy landings in D-Day and the landings in South France, the Allies were moving much faster than both the Axis and the Allies first thought. They were moving too fast, and the Allies eventually became low on supplies, battle-weary, and their supply lines were very thin. Hitler saw this, and decided to launch an offensive through the Ardennes forest in Belgium to split the Allied lines in half and take Antwerp. He hoped that by doing this, he could secure separate pieces with America and Britain and France, and turn his undivided attention to the Soviets. Hitler's Nazi commanders knew it wouldn't work, and that it would likely end in failure, but Hitler went ahead with it. The battle began with a 2-hour artillery bombardment. 200,000 German troops and almost 1,000 German tanks were launched against the Allies. The Americans were surprised and overwhelmed and outnumbered, and were pushed back. To make matters worse for the Allies, the Germans had spies in their midst. They removed signs, put up fake signs, cut telephone wires, but destroyed and sabotaged their munitions. The weather was really bad, so the Allies could not use their superior air force to their advantage. The Americans were either overrun or surrendered, but some took up defensive positions around road junctures. A large-scale attack through the Ardennes forest was very unexpected, so it took the Allied command a little while to recognise that this was a large-scale attack. On December 18th, the 101st Airborne Division was surrounded at Bastogne. They were commanded by Commander Anthony Clement McAuliffe. The Germans sent him an ultimatum of surrender. He reportedly said, "are nuts," in irritation. He and the commanders decided to send the one-word reply of "nuts" to the Germans. He was known for saying things like "are nuts," so it was appropriate from him to send the Germans the response. They held up for 7 days before they were relieved. On Christmas Eve, some German units almost reached the river Meuse, but they ran out of fuel and couldn't go any further. This was the peak of the German advance. On the 26th of December, General Patton's Third Army turned around from its advance and relieved the 101st Airborne Division at Bastogne. The German supply issues got worse, and the weather cleared, so the Air Force was able to bomb and destroy German positions. The Americans counterattacked on the 3rd of January. Hitler's panzers were running so low on fuel that many of them had to be abandoned to the Allies. By late January, all the land lost to the Germans had been retaken. The Battle of the Bulge was the largest battle fought by the Americans in World War II. The US suffered 80,000 casualties, while the Germans suffered 100,000 casualties. The Germans lost most of the tanks they took to the battle, and they could not be replaced. Some of the results of the battle was that the Western Allies' planned offensives were delayed 5 to 6 weeks, and the Soviets advanced into Poland on the 12th of January 1945 was made 8 days early. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more videos. Thank you.